bienvenidos al canal DIY Honda Garage. DTC P16E6 indicates a malfunction in the transmission range switch's start switch circuit in the Honda Accord 2023 and newer models. The transmission range switch plays a critical role in ensuring the correct position of the transmission is recognized by the vehicle's powertrain control module, or PCM. This switch effectively communicates the transmission's neutral and park positions to the PCM, enabling proper engine starting and shifting. When an irregularity in the signals occurs, such as when you shift out of the expected P or N position, the PCM detects it as an anomaly, resulting in the storage of this diagnostic trouble code, or DTC. Identifying and repairing this issue is essential to restore optimal vehicle performance and ensure safety during operation. The DTC P16E6 pertains to the transmission range switch, which is essential for proper transmission functionality. Specifically, the switch's role is to inform the PCM about the selected gear position, especially when starting, as it prevents engine start in inappropriate modes. The physical location of the transmission range switch is typically found near the transmission assembly, making it accessible during vehicle servicing. If the PCM receives incorrect PN signals, it considers this a malfunction, indicating a possible fault in the transmission range switch or wiring. Malfunctioning components can impede the vehicle's ability to shift gears effectively, and recognizing these components early helps in navigating towards a resolution. Diagnosing DTC P16E6 requires consideration of several key components that could contribute to the issue at hand. First, a faulty transmission range switch can fail to correctly signal the PCM, resulting in abnormal performance or engine starting issues. Secondly, wiring issues, specifically short circuits or breaks in the lines connecting the switch to the PCM, can contribute to miscommunication between these components. Lastly, the PCM itself could be malfunctioning, failing to interpret the signals it receives properly. It is crucial to assess each of these possible causes systematically to determine the root of the problem. When DTC P16E6 is triggered, several symptoms may become evident to the driver. A primary concern is that the engine may fail to start, as the vehicle's systems depend on accurate signals from the transmission range switch to enable engine ignition. Secondly, the transmission may exhibit unresponsiveness when attempting to shift gears, leading to potential safety hazards while driving. Additionally, the vehicle may display warning lights on the dashboard, signaling a malfunction that needs immediate attention. By addressing these symptoms promptly, one can avert further complications and ensure the continued reliability of the vehicle. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P16E6 involves engaging the vehicle's electrical system. Begin by turning the vehicle ignition to the on mode, which powers the onboard systems without starting the engine. Subsequently, the transmission should be shifted into a position other than park, P, or neutral, N. It is essential to then wait at least 5 seconds to allow the system to register any changes and identify whether the PCM detects a signal error. This step primarily assesses whether the initial conditions trigger any fault indications, guiding the technician towards potential electrical or mechanical issues in the transmission range switch. The second step requires a hands-on inspection of the transmission range switch. This includes visually assessing the switch for any loose connections or damaged wiring that could be affecting its performance, as corrosion or wear can commonly impair component effectiveness. Ensuring that connections are secure and free from debris is crucial. Additionally, testing the switch with a multimeter can provide insights into its electrical properties and functionality. Inherent faults in the switch can often lead to miscommunication with the PCM, and should be addressed to eliminate this as a cause of DTC P16E6. The third troubleshooting step focuses on inspecting the external circuit related to the transmission range switch. It is imperative to check for shorted wires, which can disrupt the signals being sent to the PCM. This includes using a multimeter to measure resistance and continuity across the wire harness. Validation should also extend to ensuring that all associated connectors are clean and securely fastened. Any irregularities found during this process must be documented, as they can significantly affect the switch's operation and may be a direct cause of the DTC being triggered. Following inspections of the transmission range switch and external circuit, the next step is to conduct a thorough PCM inspection. Utilizing diagnostic tools such as the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, can provide insights into whether the PCM is receiving correct signals from the transmission range switch. Any abnormal signals detected may indicate a problem with the PCM that could lead to engine starting and shifting issues. If the PCM is found functioning properly in previous tests, then it becomes evident that the issue lies within the PCM itself, suggesting it may need replacement. This step is essential in confirming whether the root cause is equipment-related or stemming from previous inspections. After conducting the necessary repairs or replacements, it is vital to perform a final verification process to ensure the issues associated with DTC P16E6 have been resolved. Begin by clearing the diagnostic trouble codes using the HDS to reset the system. Following this, conduct a test drive of the vehicle to validate that all systems are operating normally, paying specific attention to the transmission's performance during different driving conditions. Throughout this testing phase, remain alert for any persistence of warning indicators or issues, as this would suggest that further diagnosis is necessary to ensure the reliability of repairs made. To prevent issues associated with DTC P16E6 in the future, regular preventive maintenance is essential. This includes conducting regular inspections of the vehicle, focusing particularly on the transmission range switch and its wiring. Ensuring the integrity of all electrical connections will help mitigate the risk of signal disruptions that could trigger this DTC. Scheduling routine service for the transmission range switch can also extend its lifespan and functionality. By taking these preventive measures, drivers can enhance their vehicle's reliability and safety, reducing the risk of unforeseen issues during operation. In conclusion, addressing DTC P16E6 requires an understanding of the roles played by the transmission range switch and the PCM within the Honda Accord. Systematic troubleshooting is critical for identifying the root causes of the DTC, emphasizing the importance of thorough inspections and correct diagnostic procedures. Regular maintenance should not be underestimated in averting potential failures, with wiring integrity and the condition of the transmission range switch at the forefront of these efforts. By following the outlined steps, both immediate issues can be rectified and future complications averted, ensuring the vehicle operates efficiently and safely. Dale like y suscríbete al canal. Hasta la próxima.